YouTube, it's Annabelle. Since I am up early because of our roof is getting redone. Yay! I just did a short video on that. But since I am up and nobody else is ready to get up yet, I decided to do vlogs. Okay, so the first vlog that I wanted to do, one of my topics that I want to cover, is how we are sleep training. I think that's what it's called, so that's what I'm going to call it. But let me give you a little bit of background on my daughter and sleeping. And I'm sorry if you can hear this all in the background. They're like banging around up there and scraping and all that stuff. So hopefully you can hear me over that. Okay, so when we first brought my daughter home, she slept for I want to say about 4 hours at a time. It was anywhere from 2 to 4. Like the least amount of time she slept was about 2 hours. The most amount of time she slept was about 4 hours. So when I was pregnant, I did a lot of research on sleep training or just how to get your child to sleep through the night. And I kind of looked at all of that information, and then what I have been doing with anything that I've done research on is I do as much research as I possibly can, get in as much information as I possibly can, and then I pull pieces of several different sources and match it to how it fits and works for our family. So one of the things that I read was that from the minute they're born, since it's nighttime all the time when they're in your belly, that their sleep schedule can be where they sleep during the day, but then they're up at night. Since you aren't moving around at nighttime when you're pregnant, they say that that's usually the time that your baby's awake. So they can be born already basically being up at night and asleep during the day. So this is just what we tried, and it has worked so far. So we have stuck to it because now she's over 5 months now, and she is sleeping through the night. So whatever we did worked. So I'm just going to tell you what we did. Okay, so right away she wasn't sleeping for very long periods of time. She was sleeping through the night by the time she was 2 months old. And by sleeping through the night, I mean that she went to bed at night and did not wake up until we were ready to get up in the morning. Now, we usually wake up around 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30, somewhere around there. She usually gets up within that hour. And sleeping, for me, my definition of sleeping through the night is not waking up at all. And so if she would wake up at 5 o'clock, I would count that as not sleeping all the way through the night, since it's an hour and a half shy of the earliest that she wakes up. And some people may disagree with me, but that's what I mean. If she doesn't sleep through the night, I mean that she gets up earlier than what our family gets up. Okay, so right away when she's born, she did not sleep long periods of time. So from the beginning, I did the whole, when she was awake, I tried to interact with her as much as possible during daylight hours. And then at nighttime, we would turn all the lights in the house down very, very low. We have 2 lamps in our living room, and we would just have one of them on. And we would feed her and talk very softly and not have a lot of noise going on, so she knew that it was time for her to prepare for bedtime. And we still do that today. But we can have more lights on now because she does go to sleep very well. And she does not go to sleep until 9 o'clock. That was basically chosen by her because how her natural schedule was, she usually went down at night at 9 o'clock. So that's kind of what we've kept it at. She sleeps from 9 until, well, I'm going to say this again, I guess. She sleeps from 9 until anywhere from 6:30 to 7:30. We wake up and we start our day. She does not sleep well at daycare. If she sleeps, like, that's an amazing day. She usually doesn't sleep at daycare. And then, so when she gets home, she usually takes a nap. And then we do let her take a 15 to 20 minute nap in the evening. Because that's all she needs. It's like a power nap, 15 to 20 minutes, and she is like in such a better mood and just fantastic. But if she does sleep at daycare, I try not to let her sleep at night, so that way she still is sleeping and napping during the day. Like, I'm not saying that she can't sleep during the day, but I want her to know that the time to sleep is at night. I don't necessarily know for how many years I'm going to do nap time. I'm assuming, and this I don't know because I'm not there yet. But I hope to take out naps once she is at preschool age. That way, she's already knowing that you have to be up all day for school, and you have to get things done during the day, and then you have to sleep really, really, really well at nighttime. So, I have gradually gotten her from sleeping from 2 to 4 hours, just randomly when she was first born, to the schedule that I just explained, where she takes maybe two longer naps and then a really short nap during the day, or just 2 short naps. She usually does very fine with 2 short naps, and then sleeping all night long. I know some people have told me, what, you let her go to bed at 9 o'clock? Yeah. That is enough time for us to get everything done in the evening and for us to have time with her. My husband gets off work at 5. My time off, what time I get off varies from day to day, and there's lots of stuff to get done around the house. Plus, I want to spend quality time with her, so I haven't seen her all day. And I think it's very important for us to do things as a family together, and nighttime is our only time to do that. So that is why we don't have her go to bed until, she picked it herself. I said that earlier. But 9 o'clock. Okay, so how we did getting her to be up longer is just interaction. We during the day, as long as the sun was outside. So like right now, if she got up, this is daytime. Now, if it is dark outside, which now when she goes to bed at 9, since it's summer, the sun is still not down. And I thought that might be a problem for her, since I was basing it on where the sun was at. Now the dogs are going to start barking at the roofers. All right. So anyways, I hope that makes sense. I kind of just cut off in the middle of everything there. But if you have any questions, let me know. But yes, and if I have anything else to add, I will put it in the bottom. All right. Bye, guys.